My name is Lora Cecere, and I'm the founder of Supply Chain Insights, and I'm so excited today to interview the LLamasoft and the Opex teams about the acquisition of Opex Analytics by LLamasoft. I think this could be a game changer, guys, and let's get into it. Now, there's a lot of customer focus on digital innovation, and a lot of teams that I work with have chief digital officers or digital transformation initiatives. What could this mean to the company that's sitting out there saying, I don't want to do things the old way, I want to redefine my business? Thoughts?
Yeah, I think they can see like an artist. Look at the companies like Stitch Fix and Instacart. Stitch Fix is fundamentally changing the way retail is done. And the way we see it is they've built a company around an algorithm. Traditionally, companies were built around a process, and that's fair. But the new generation company like Stitch Fix or Instacart, right, in their respective industries are building a company around the power of algorithms. So if you talk to Katrina Lake, she would openly say that she's built that company around the power of a recommendation engine, which all we know is like an AI recommendation engine.
So whether it's an interest graph or whether it's a new business model, we have the ability to not just talk about old-fashioned supply chain, but to talk about new business models, right, Razad?
That's exactly right. And if you look at the way the enterprise has evolved, I think a lot of companies have done a lot of good work within individual functional silos, and we've optimized those over the years. Could be sourcing, could be production, manufacturing, could be distribution, transportation, logistics, sales, finance, marketing. I think the opportunity exists now to really think about how can we leverage data, how can we leverage these algorithms and these insights to drive the next wave of transformation. We could call them digital transformation across the enterprise, across these functional silos. I think that's where the big opportunity resides. And the foundation to that requires a digital twin of your enterprise, right? Because with that digital representation, then you can do experimentation. You can create scenarios of the future. You can leverage data and algorithms to see what the possibilities may be. But it requires a fundamentally different approach to thinking about operating models like the ones that Ganesh is talking about.
Well, and I'm hoping it isn't the supply chain guy that calls you, but it's across the organization around digital transformation and the art of the possible. Because I don't think we can think about business in the old-fashioned way. How about your thoughts?
Yeah, we're looking at the whole enterprise, and we think about how does this AI movement impact it, and it goes across everything. It's not just supply chain, but it's every different function, and how do you look across that and come up with algorithms that help the whole enterprise?
So not what we have today, but what it could be, and imagining what we could do for the customer, whether it's food for wellness or custom drugs or selling rides, not automobiles, or redefining aircraft. It's really exciting. So let's just wrap up here. What does this mean for customers 3 years from now? Who wants to take it first?
Yeah, so I think 3 years from now, I'm hoping customers will have unlocked new value that we can't even anticipate today, and I think this new organization will help them unlock that and go through that journey of figuring out what does 3 years from now look like.
Was that?
I think customers will have the ability to make decisions a lot faster in a much smarter way, and to be able to really transform and pivot their operating models, but be able to do that with a data-driven and insight-driven approach.
Insight-driven, right?
Yes.
People can't get to data today, they can't get to insights. What do you think happens 2 to 3 years from now?
2 to 3 years from now, I think the culture would be set. I think companies would have figured out that what it takes to build and deploy AI algorithms in their business. I think that should be figured out. They would also know who their partners are, who are they going to work with, that they're going to scale their businesses, and hopefully it's us.
Okay, empower newness in the right way to drive value. So it's my hope that the great and deep domain expertise on this stage redefines decision support and helps us to solve the hard problems that are not currently being addressed in supply chain. Congratulations, gentlemen. All the best.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.